The June 2026 Social Security Report just came out, and they're projecting that they're going to run out of money in 2032. Today, we're going to be talking about what that means for you and your retirement plan. Hi, I'm Scott with The Modest Millionaire, and thanks for joining us. Again, today we're going to be talking about Social Security and what it means for you and your retirement benefits, and will it even be around? We'll help clarify all the news out there and what it means for your financial plan. So Social Security, some quick updates. In June 2026, the Social Security Trustees Report was published, and they're now projecting that Social Security is going to run out of money in 2032. That means for you, if there is no legislative actions, it doesn't mean Social Security is going away, but they predict that they'll be able to pay roughly 78% of the benefits that were already scheduled to be paid. All right. So that means a 22% reduction for you if there is no legislative actions. And that should make you angry. I'm angry. You've been paying into the Social Security system your entire life, and now they're talking about cuts. Well, we hope Washington, D.C. can get its act together and figure out a reasonable solution, because we don't believe that a 22% cut across the board for all Americans is a reasonable solution. And so again, we want to, encourage Washington to figure this out. But what we also want to do is take control of the things that we can control. And when we think about comprehensive financial planning, when we talk with our clients, we really focus on 7 key pillars. Number 1, retirement planning, right? So building out your path towards retirement and your specific retirement plan. Wealth management and investments. So finding the right strategy and approach for your investments. We also talk about Social Security, understanding your benefits and how to maximize your benefits. And if you're married, how do we maximize those benefits for the entire family? Risks. Hey, we know there's risks out there, right? The stock market's a volatile place. And now we're hearing that in 2032, there could be cuts to Social Security. We also think about risks of healthcare, right? Healthcare is one of the biggest costs for retirees. We want to think about the right healthcare strategy for you. Taxes. Taxes will continue to rear their ugly head in retirement. We want to think about the right tax strategy for you now and in retirement. Legacy planning. We're only on this earth for so long. What's the legacy that you want to leave behind for your family? And it's something we talk about with our clients all the time. And then value-added services. Again, these things kind of ebb and flow of importance over time. We're here to support our clients wherever they are on that journey of life. And again, focusing on the things that matter most to you. And all of this falls under our proprietary process that we call the perspective formula. And we chose that name perspective very intentionally. Again, we know there's a lot of noise out there. Our job is to help our clients elevate above that noise, to see the big picture, and to make certain they're on the best path possible now and over the long run for their retirement benefits. And so when we think about that retirement plan and those 7 pillars, we also want to talk about what matters most to you. And when we talk about that with our clients of what matters most, we hear a couple of reoccurring themes. Family, obviously important, right? Number 2, occupation. We're thinking about retiring. Great. And a lot of people are also working a work optional lifestyle, right? We have a passion project or something else that we want to do after we're done punching the time card. Great. We talk about that all the time. And then recreation, right? What's on the bucket list? What do you want to see? What do you want to do, right? So that's what matters most. And it's different for everyone. We like to talk about your unique goals, your aspirations, and what that means for you and your family. So that's why we've been working so hard. The other part of that is money. Money's never the why, but it helps us accomplish some of those things without a doubt, right? And then the other part of this diagram is control. Hey, we know there's a lot of things in the world we can't control, including, will there be cuts to Social Security? We can't control that. That's outside of our control. But where those 2 important circles collide, what matters most to you and what we can control, where they collide and intersect, is where we live and what we focus on every day with our clients. So we cannot control, will there be cuts to Social Security? But let's talk about what we can control. We can control our overall financial plan. let's build in some stress tests and cuts to Social Security and make certain we're still on the right path, even if there are cuts to Social Security. Let's control the right strategy for claiming Social Security. What's the best strategy for you? And it varies based on your unique situation, your longevity, your standard of living, your investments of where do we take that money from? Do we take Social Security earlier or do we take it from our investments? We'll talk about your unique situation. And if you're married, how do we think about maximizing benefits for the overall family with spousal benefits and making certain we're thinking about it holistically? So again, we want to find the right strategy for you. That's one thing we can control. The other thing we can control is our investment strategies, making certain we're thinking about a holistic approach and comprehensive plan for not only your investments, but your overall financial picture. And again, that's supported by our philosophy, our planning strategy, and our proprietary process that we talk about all the time with our clients. So again, we know there's risks to Social Security, but we want you to take action, right? We want to control what we can control. And again, we are here to support you. Please connect. Follow us on this channel. Check out our website, and please reach out if we can be of any additional assistance. Again, thank you for attending. And as we always like to say, dream big dreams and stay curious. Take care.